Hey, it's Uncle Johnny in the parking lot. Here's a really good one. I'll tell it fast because it's a long one. Orthodox Jewish kid gets a scholarship from Champaign-Urbana in Illinois. He has to drive out. While he's driving, this is 1950 and there's no interstates, he gets lost on a backcountry road. Next thing you know, he's totally lost and he sees a little bar. He figures he'll go into the bar and ask directions. So he goes into the bar dressed in his Orthodox stuff and everybody turns and looks at him. Then they go back to what they're doing because he's got a beard and long hair and he's got a hat on. So they don't think of anything of him. Goes up to the bartender and says, "What can I eat?" And he says, goes down the list, hamburgers, hot dogs, greasy stuff. He says, "Do you have a salad?" He says, "Yeah." So Jewish kids eating his salad, and all of a sudden he hears somebody yell, "Showtime!" And the little hillbilly guy goes out on the stage and he does a little dance. And then he brings out a little table. And he places 3 walnuts on the table, whips out this enormous pecker, and grabs it and goes over to the walnuts. Bam, bam, bam. He smashes them to smithereens. Everybody applauds, and Orthodox kid, he doesn't know what to think. He's never seen anything in the outside world. So he goes on and continues with his trip. He goes to college. He gets a good degree, gets another degree, becomes a doctor, and his life is wonderful. 40 years later, he has to give his speech at Champaign-Urbana, and he's one of their distinguished alumni. So he gets in a car and he starts driving across the country. Sure enough, he comes to West Virginia, where that little road is, and he sees this time there's an exit for it. He gets off, he sees that little country bar. He goes in, he asks for a salad, and then all of a sudden, the little hillbilly man, gray and long gray beard, comes out, does a little dance, brings out a little table, puts 3 coconuts on it. So then he takes out this enormous pecker, breaks the coconuts, bam, bam, bam. Crowd goes wild. So he goes to the bartender. "Hey, didn't he used to use walnuts when he did this trick?" "Yeah, he had to change the coconuts because his vision's failing."